So at the end of Worlds, Pokemon dropped a trailer that confirmed two things for us. Basically, we're getting two new sets that are reminiscent of much beloved vintage sets, Gym Heroes and Team Rocket. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. At the end of Pokemon Worlds this past weekend, Pokemon dropped a trailer that did two things for us, okay? We've had rumors of this in the past. Rumors. Nothing confirmed by Pokemon, though, but we've had rumors of these. Well, this trailer confirms that we're going to be getting a new set that is very reminiscent of the Gym Heroes style vintage sets that we had 20 plus years ago that were incredibly beloved, and essentially confirms that we're going to be getting a Team Rocket set as well. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Are you excited about this, or do you think this is a cash grab? But I want to go over a few of these key visuals and talk with them about you, and then talk about why I think this could be cool and why some people could think that it might be bad. But this is confirmation of these two new styles of sets. So let's jump right in here. We're going to look at this screen recording, and we're going to kind of go back and forth. I don't want Pokemon to get mad at me for doing this, so we're going to try and break it up a little bit. But we're going to start off right here with a little animation, and we're seeing basically Lily and Clefairy, and we're gonna get a really cool look right here at a Lily's Clefairy EX Pokemon card. How cool is that? Lily's Clefairy EX right there. Fairy Zone weakness of each of your opponent's dragon Pokemon in play is now Psychic. Very cool. So this is the first glimpse at a owned Pokemon, at a trainer Pokemon. I love this. This is super cool. Okay, so we're gonna see more of these, but this is our first glimpse into this. I really like that they're rehashing some of the old school stuff. We saw this with Pokemon 151. We'll talk about this more later. All right, so we've got Lily's Clefairy EX, and then we're going to go into a battle with Marnie and Morpeko, and then obviously Marnie's going to bust out the Grimmsnarl, and what are we going to get from this? You better believe it. We're getting a Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX, which is, this is how things are new, right? We're getting the trainer Pokemon, or the owned Pokemon, but it's an EX now, and it's the new EX version, right? So we got Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX ability Punk Up. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 basic Darkness Energy cards and attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. Wow, that seems kind of busted. So we're gonna get Marnie's Grimmsnarl EX. All right, so next up we've got, all right, you see N right here, N with his Reshiram and Zoroark. This is actually a pretty sick battle with them against the Charizard. So here comes Reshi and Zard, and they're gonna be a dual big old fire blast, and here comes Zoroark, and then obviously we've got a good look right here at N's Zoroark, super sick, with the ability Trade, and we're going to get an N's Reshiram right there, Trade. You must discard this card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. Pretty cool. Discard a card, get 2 cards, and then we got N's Reshiram with Powerful Rage. Now, this isn't where it stops, okay? It actually keeps going, and we're getting a glimpse at an N's Reshiram. What is this? Does it actually say? It doesn't show on the card if it's going to be considered an illustration rare, but it looks like an illustration rare. N's Reshiram, gorgeous card, dragon style. I mean, beautiful. If we're going to get more cards like this that are in the illustration rare format with the trainer and their Pokemon, so cool. Money. When I say money, I mean money in the sense that it's awesome, but also like we're seeing a trend with illustration rares being really quite valuable, and these could be actual legitimate money. So money in the sense that, yeah, that's awesome, that's a cool card, but money in the sense that this could be a really big deal in the future. So we got N's Reshiram right there, very cool. And then here's the cool part, okay? So we get 2025, all right, coming soon, Trainers Pokemon. So confirmed we're getting Trainers Pokemon in 2025. But here's the cool part, okay? Check this out. So we're getting Trainers Pokemon in 2025, and then boom, Team Rocket logo. How sick is that? Now I'm trying to capture, come on, Team Rocket logo. Oh, did you guys see that? A little bit of Mewtwo action right there. Boom. Team Rocket. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. We have had leaks of this in the past. We've had some instances where we've had, you know, different set names from Pokemon Japan that were leaked, and we've had some, you know, images that were leaked that were maybe official but maybe not. But this right here is the first thing that we're seeing that is an actual legitimate confirmation from Pokemon that this is happening. Now, this whole trailer is basically a confirmation that we're getting a Gym Hero style set with trainers Pokemon, and then this tiny little teaser at the end showing the Team Rocket logo with Rocket's Mewtwo flashing by, which is essentially them saying, yeah, we're also going to be bringing back the Team Rocket set. So what a huge bombshell to drop on everybody at the end of Worlds. And I think there's two camps on this, right? I think there's two camps. There's a camp that's like, the camp that I'm in, that's like, oh, this is awesome. This is my childhood. These are sets from my childhood that are going to hopefully come back and get the Pokemon 151 treatment, which is basically stuff that we loved, you know, Pokemon cards that we loved back in the day, but new treatment, new art, new cards, functionally new cards. There's that camp. And then I think there's the other camp that might happen where people are like, it's not a new idea. We're reusing something that's already been done. And it's just, it's kind of like a lazy cash grab, which I have to say, I don't agree with that second camp. By the way, I keep noticing in the screen, if you like this this Attack on Pikachu, it's like a Pikachu Pokemon mashup with Attack on Titan. I actually got it from Domain Apparel. They go to a bunch of my local cons, and I think it's on sale for $20. They're not sponsored. This isn't sponsored. They're not sponsoring the channel at this time. But yeah, anytime I wear this in a video, people always ask about it. The Attack on Pikachu shirt. It's really cool, and it's on their website. I'll put their website down in the comment section below or in the description below, just because I think it's a cool shirt. But like I said, it's not sponsored anyway, but they're awesome. And yeah, it does happen to be on sale for $20. So yeah, super cool shirt. But I think those are the two camps. And the camp of let's go with the camp of you don't like it. So I could understand why people could potentially say I don't like that idea, because they're just taking old sets and remaking them and not doing anything really new. But to that, I'd say, well, there's people legitimately upset about the new block, the Scarlet and Violet block, that is doing a lot of new things and new Pokemon and saying all this new stuff is boring, bring back the old stuff. So really, there's no making everybody happy, but I have to say what it looks like to me is we're going to get a full, nice, solid release of a bunch of sets that's all new Gen 9 Pokemon. And then it seems like to me, potentially next year in 2025, we're going to get a whole bunch of releases of sets that are like homages to vintage sets. We had an homage to Pokemon 151, right? Or we had an homage to like base set essentially with Pokemon 151. Looks like we're going to be getting an homage to Gym Heroes. And looks like we're going to be getting an homage to Team Rocket, which I think is awesome. So this puts us into the other camp, the camp of people that think this is great. And what is happening is Pokemon has looked at the validity and the success of Scarlet and Violet 151, which has been over a year since release now, and seen how wonderful that did, and probably has just re-emphasized their plans to kind of go back and rehash some of these older sets. People have been asking for Neo sets to get a rehash. Well, now we're getting Gym Heroes and Team Rocket basically a rehash. So what I hope, and we've got a few looks at some of the cards, right? So that tells us that they're not just reprinting the old sets like they did with Celebrations, where they basically just reprinted certain cards, more or less, right? It tells us that they're gonna be kind of doing what they did with Pokemon 151 and giving these sets all new cards and new abilities and just all kinds of, just basically revisiting the nostalgia with new stuff, making it attractive to people like me who are like, that's my childhood. I absolutely want that, which is one of the reasons why I love Pokemon 151 so much. By the way, I opened a Pokemon 151 booster box the other day. I got a SAR, I got a Master Ball, I got a Secret Rare, I got, I mean, it was just a busted box. I got like 6 EXs. It was really cool. But doing that capitalizes on the nostalgia for older collectors like me, and it's also something new and interesting and exciting for newer collectors, which I think is brilliant. So this is a really cool little sneak peek and leak from Pokemon. I think it's very smart of them to do this, and I, for one, if you can't tell, am incredibly excited for these sets. I'll be buying them, opening them, having fun with them. I want to know what you think. Drop me a comment down below. Are those awesome, or do you think it's a cash grab? Let us know in the comments. Let's talk about it down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all those good things, and YouTube says you'll like that video too, so go ahead and watch that one next. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today. Be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.